see, I looked at your, of course, I looked in profile, and you say you are Africa's pickiest investment advisor. Tell me, tell me how you got that moniker.
Right. Okay. Because I think I got that label as being very picky because I'm extremely selective in terms of who I work with, first of all. I don't work with anybody just that comes in with US dollars and euros because I care a lot about the continent. I care a lot about Africa as an African. And therefore, I need to work with people who have the same values and who respect the continent as well. So it's no secret that there's a lot of investors that come in, but it's not necessarily the right investors, right? So whenever we hear about this exploitation, etc., that's not, of course, it's going on the ground, but it's going on by rogue investors that don't really have the values, that don't really see, they just see Africa as a place that they can come and reap as much profit as possible and exit. That's not what I'm about.
They don't want to grow in there.
They don't want to grow in there, right? And we're really looking for a fast return, an ROI of 2 to 4 years maximum, minimal investment, nothing just goes back into the economy, etc. This is not what I really, these are not the kind of companies that I work with. But I think also I'm just very cognizant of how the African market, even though it's emerging and it's growing very fast, and there's a lot of more and more attention that goes to it, I want to raise the bar in terms of the kind of investments that are here, the type of work, the type of people that that are here. And so I tend to have very high expectations, not only for the investors that are coming into the continent, but also even for the local partners that we work with, be it government or or just private companies as well. So I'm not really in it for the quick buck, let's say. I'm not in it for that at all. I want to make impact, and I want the impact to be generational, and I want everybody to be able to benefit from investment. A lot of the time, I think in African countries, especially when we look actually at what is going on in West Africa, right, in terms of all the coups that are taking place. It has to do with a lot of the colonial systems that are still in place. But I think that when it comes to also investments, it's still very much entrenched and rooted in those colonial principles. Although West Africa is a more extreme version of that, right? But I think a lot of in other even African markets, the colonial principles of investment are still very much there. And I really am liking what I'm seeing actually on the continent the last few years, where you have more and more leaders that are bold enough to break away from all of that and to say that the people of Africa deserve more and they deserve better. And, we are looking for more than just, we are coming here to give jobs, even though there is no real requirement in terms of what type of jobs are you really creating. And we're just here to give you pay you taxes. But on the backhand, of course, we have these bilateral investment treaties that are in place. So we're not really paying, the taxes that we should pay. And, African countries are supposed to be feeling very grateful. We are a dark continent. And so therefore we should just be feeling very grateful for any dollars or euros or foreign exchange that is coming in, and that's that. So I think that I'm very much on Team Africa, and I'm very picky because of those things, because
Yeah.
I put Africa first and I put the people first, and I just refuse to work on anything that doesn't really correlate with those principles and those values.
Very good. Very good. I like that. I like that.